Hey YouTube, clearly I have a haircut. I wanted to vlog right after I got my haircut. It is just Thursday, coming up to 7 o'clock at night. And I decided a couple of days ago, this time I need to cut this hair. I've not been to a stylist since 2019 for sure. I did not go to the stylist at all, any place to get my hair cut at all last year because I used to just cut my own hair. This is pretty much the hair that I want. When I was at the stylist, it was, well, it always looks better when you're at the stylist. So it wasn't as poofy because it was still like a little bit damp and he had just blew it dry and then he had just put product in it and he was styling it. And then since then, it was a little breezy outside. I just went and grabbed groceries and I keep on running my hands through my hair. So like kind of poofed it up a little bit, but yeah, ta-da! Hey YouTube, it is Friday night. I just finished working out. It took 3 hours. One of the things I'm starting to get into is cereal. A couple of weeks ago, I was thinking I'm sick of eating bread and I'm sick of eating basically all the stuff that I usually cook or keep in the house. And I was like, what can I eat that's healthy-ish, that takes no prep time? Or maybe it's something I can like put in the microwave, put in the oven, and then like 5, 10, 15 minutes later, it's done. Basically things that take no cooking. It's something where it's just a snack. And I was shopping at Whole Foods and I was going down the cereal aisle, not for cereal, but like for ketchup or something. And I was like, oh, cereal sounds like maybe a good idea. And I was looking on the ingredients and the nutrition information on the side of some of these healthier cereals. And honestly, it's like not that unhealthy. There's like a little bit of sugar in it, but it's not really less healthy than like all the bread that I'm eating. And I was starting to get kind of sick of eating so much bread and bagels and stuff. So now we have cereal. I literally go through right now 2, maybe 3 boxes of cereal a week. I went yesterday, coming back from the haircut, I was like, I think I need milk and I think I need more cereal, but I think I'm running out. So I went to the grocery store just to get more cereal and just to get more milk, and I ended up getting like 15 other things. I'm gonna show you guys how I cook salmon. Can you see me? So this is salmon that I buy frozen and it's thawed in the fridge, and I'm gonna very carefully cut it open. This is not as dangerous as it looks. It's probably more dangerous than it looks. Oh, behind me I've got sweet potatoes baking in the oven, and this is gonna go alongside that. It's out onto a piece of aluminum foil. Now I'm gonna put garlic powder up, not that much garlic powder, and then some pepper. Before I was supposed to do that, I was supposed to squeeze some lemon juice on it. So I've got lemons that are sliced up, and I got a bit of a lemon that I'm gonna squeeze with the juice on. A couple of slices of lemon, we're gonna put it on top. And then we're gonna take the aluminum foil, we're gonna wrap up the salmon, and now I'm gonna put this in there beside the sweet potato. And it's gonna be in there for another 15 minutes. I've been catching up on more Formula One. Quite a few of you commented, and you guys either know something about Formula One or you all went on Google and tried to look up some upcoming races. My brother actually messaged me this morning. I messaged him a couple of days ago and I told him I was catching up on the races from 2020 that happened like months and months ago. And I was trying to catch up because the new season for 2021 started this weekend, and that first race for this year is in Bahrain. And he messaged me this morning to tell me he was watching the Grand Prix for Bahrain right now, and I'm still catching up. I think I have 3 or 4 more races to watch from last year. I have everything downloaded before I'll let myself catch up on like the current season's happenings and news and going on. It's kind of like a lot of effort and energy to actually watch a race, because I don't know how it works with like regular sports like football or baseball or soccer or whatever, but I feel like for those sports, a lot of people are fine to like not have watched the play-by-play. Maybe they just like are fine to know the score after the game is done, to know like which team won. With Formula One though, I don't want to know what the result is before I watch the race. For me, it's like a spoiler. It's like when you watch a reality show and like someone gets eliminated or something, like RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't want to know who's eliminated if I haven't watched it. I want to watch that episode to know like, hey, what the fuck happened? But the reason it takes so much effort is you have 20 something cars. they're on the racetrack. You're not just watching like where the ball is. So you can't just be looking at like one car, even if you have like one favorite driver. Throughout the entire like 3 or 4 or 5 mile track, there are cars battling each other. There could be like these 2 cars that are like trying to overtake each other in this one part, while in another part there's like other cars that like might have like gone off the track or like had some sort of incident. So it's actually like a lot of effort to like in a way to pay attention to the race, because if you just miss like one lap of it, you could have missed like a very key moment of the race. Workout's done. It only took me 2.5 hours today and not over 3 hours. A little more efficient today. I actually started working out really early today. I started at 11, and usually I might still be having breakfast at 11 or 12 on a Saturday, but I needed to run a ton of chores and errands today. So it's 1:43 right now. I'm having a protein shake, and then I need to be out the door at like 2:15, 2:30. God, Jesus. God, stupid LA drivers. Hi everyone. I'm driving very calmly and safely. Driving on the weekend is extra horrible. People that do the 9 to 5 all the time, 5 days a week, they're just trying to get from A to B. It's very straightforward. There's no dawdling. Just go. Weekend traffic is the opposite. Everyone is driving very leisurely, which is fine, but people do not always know where they're going. They're not always familiar with the destinations. They don't know what the parking's like. They don't know what the streets are like. So everyone is not necessarily looking where they're going so much as looking for the store. Where is that restaurant? Where is a parking spot? People tend to not pay a lot of attention. That's the annoying part. Weekend drivers. Unfortunately, I have to work as well, Monday to Fridays, standard office hours. So I don't usually get to run chores and errands out and about during the week where you don't get so much of this kind of weekend traffic, weekend driver issue. I'm just like all these other weekend drivers this weekend, going to places I don't usually go, and I don't know what the streets are like. I have to like look for a store and I have to look for a parking. But I really do my best to not dawdle and like pay attention to like cars around me, the traffic that's around me, and not like, I don't know, turn right from the left lane. That's already happened once. I've been on the road for like 10 minutes. Or like pull a U-turn for which your massive SUV is clearly like not well suited for on this narrow street. That just literally happened before I started filming. It's gonna be a good day. Hi YouTube, we've made it back home. I don't know why I'm whispering. I thought it was cute. It probably wasn't. We are eating some sushi to start, so I dropped by the grocery store again. I always feel like I need to be more prepared before I go to grocery shop, because I'll buy 12 of like the 14 things and I'll get home and I'm like, oh, I forgot these 2 things. So a couple of days later, I'll go back and I get those 2 things, but then by the time I get those 2 missing things, I'm out of like 3 other things. Today was good. We ran a bunch of chores out and about. Traffic was fine, I guess. The quality of the drivers today, not awesome. Some places are really busy now because we're in the red tier currently. We are about to go to the orange tier. So in California, if you're not familiar, we have this 4-tier system: purple, red, orange. I don't know what the bottom least restrictive tier is, because like we've been in the purple tier for like so long that like that bottom tier, green, blue, I don't know what it is. We just never talk about it. It's like some mythical tier that no one knows about. But we were in purple for like months and months throughout the holidays, basically. And then we just got to red like a week or 2 ago. And then we might be getting to orange soon. So as things get less restrictive, stuff is starting to open up. Places are getting more crowded now. So people are wearing masks, but I feel like it's pretty hard for a lot of places to actually physical distance. It looks like during my little outing today that physical distancing in like certain places is like not as much of a thing anymore. Anyways, what are we doing tonight? We are going to continue watching Formula 1. And that's it. Oh, I have these fake flowers They're not new, they were from last weekend. Bye, I'm gonna eat sushi now. Is this spring cleaning? When you're tidying, that's like spring cleaning, right? So basically, I got a bunch more of these plastic drawers. I got 3 additional ones because when I actually sat down and I was going through stuff in the storage closet and all the shit that I have to put away, and I did the math and I laid it all out, I needed like 3 more of these, and these are actually slightly bigger ones as well. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away eventually. My label maker is here and everything's getting labeled. Yeah, but that's a fun way to spend a Sunday afternoon. Sunday Fun Day is a popular activity in WeHo for the gays. Late afternoon on a Sunday, you would go to one of the bars, probably like Chapel or Abbey or something like that. I'm not a huge bar person, honestly, but when I used to live in WeHo a couple years ago, I would go to Sunday Fun Day once, maybe twice a month, because it was just like a really good way to like hang out with friends. A lot of people went. It was also a good way to meet new people. So even though Chapel and the bars are open now, I don't think you're allowed to mingle. I think you get a booth or a table and you have to like stick to the table. I don't know how all that works right now. Let's wait a month or 2 and see what things are like, and then maybe we can go back to some of the bars. Otherwise, it's been another weekend and another vlog. I paused right now, but I've watched all the Formula 1 races from 2020, and this is the coverage for the race that happened in Bahrain this weekend. They're like ahead some number of time zones, so I'm like catching the replay right now. I was gonna cook dinner. It's 8 o'clock now. I was gonna cook my regular pasta veggie meat sauce thing, but I don't know if I feel like it anymore. I want to get all this stuff organized, and then I want to just have like a couple hours where I can just like sit on the couch and do nothing, and cooking doesn't fit in with that theme. All right, I'm gonna sign off from here. So until next time, bye YouTube.